Good day. Today I'll be giving a few talks on. I'm going to do various topics based on mental health and mental well-being and other how important it is to maintain mental health. But before I continue, I think we'll start with a topic of what one would go through with regards to mental health and why you need to seek help, what is important. Number one, I'll be discussing topic of self-infliction today. What exactly is self-infliction? If we look at it, what exactly is it? Is it yes, it's self-harm. It's hurting oneself. There's been a lot of songs I listened to in the past with regards to this. There's Papa Roach's Last Resort, where he goes, "Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation, no breathing. Don't get if I cut myself bleeding." Okay, so that's one. Number two, the next one was Smile Into Soul. It was actually called Self-Inflicted, where he's talking about his wounds. Inside his wounds are self-inflicted because he feels numb, and the only joy he gets is by hurting himself. That's the only thing he feels that takes away the pain. Then there's another one from Plum called Cut, where she's talking about that's the only anesthetic that helps her, but it's not the right way to go. And then there are a few songs with regards to self-infliction. My personal points of view is with regards to that is that yes, cutting oneself doesn't really help numb the pain. I think it makes it worse in the long run, and it can, if you don't seek help with regards to it, it can ultimately lead to really serious problems, even worse, a suicide. It could lead to that. Now, a few reasons maybe why people do it is a fear of not being loved, maybe a bad relationship that went horribly wrong. Yes, we all hate that. We all hate that when a relationship goes horribly wrong and you break up. But you know what? It hurts. It hurts. Believe me, I've had things in the past that it hurts. It does hurt, but time heals it in time. You just got to carry on with life, as you say, move forward with regard to life. Speaking of which, I had a few experiences with people. Well, they wouldn't talk to me regardless. Like there was a girl back in school whose mother said she was a mistake and didn't want anything to do with her. You know, all those horrible things that should not be said to your children. But then you don't know the circumstances regarding. Now, the one day she took a jacket, lifted it up. Now, I could see the scarring was not normal scars. It was not normal scars. It was definitely a self-inflicted wound, but it was scarring. Now, there was nothing one could do because it wasn't my business. And I heard that she eventually did commit suicide. I don't know how true it is, but I can probably know the possibilities are true with regards to that. Then there was so we're discussing how people use to numb the pain. I mean, there's a lot of evil unpleasant things out there, such as people use alcohol to numb their grief or their pain. people couldn't go to hardcore drugs, which at the end can cost you everything. You won't be able to get work because you battle to stay clean. Maybe I shouldn't talk, but you battle to stay clean, and I think it's a heavy addiction that one should never stop, because the drugs control your life. They take over your mind, your people in your life, and it just destroys. Like another, don't know him so well, but kills himself over being an addict. Which that I suppose has happened. Then there's people also find the forms of needs. Let's say they use the form of sex as a way to cure their pain, as a way to help them with their pain and to cure their pain, which is not the right way to go. Because if you're using sex as a way to numb your pain, people mustn't think, sex is not dirty. Sex is equivalent to if you really love that person. It's meant for two people who love each other, whether you're gay, straight, transsexual, no matter what. If you love that person, you're allowed to sleep with your partner, your wife, your husband, whatever. It's not dirty. It actually is very satisfying if done the right way, and if with the right person. Nothing is really dirty. Nothing is really dirty. Like maybe take pornography, for instance. People think, yeah, it's dirty, it's disgusting. It's, in a way, yes, it has its pros. So he says its cons. Its cons is it depends on how you abuse it. If you abuse like anything in life. If you've got a partner and you want to try something new, then yes, I humbly agree, to be honest with you, that there is no such thing as wrong. You can watch it with the love of your life, as long as you're not affecting the rest of you. I mean, that's nothing. It's nothing. It has its good sides, but then again, like everything, has its negative sides. So I'll be discussing forms of mental challenges during the course of a few of my programs. So stay tuned.